Hey there, everybody. This is your wake up call. Welcome to Coins Making Sense. It is Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. How's everybody doing today?
I'm doing just fine. How are you fine gentlemen doing this morning?
Good morning, sir.
I am doing well, although my voice would not indicate as such. I'm still got these bloody allergies, and man, they are kicking my tuchus.
Tell me, I feel your pain, brother.
Got the little race
Michigan, when you have 50-degree weather one day and you have 30s the next, I mean, it just plays havoc with you.
Yeah, highs and lows, literally. Brutal.
So let's introduce those that we have up here on the panel. We have our members of the Numis Stacking Nation. We have the Master of Ceremonies in the top left. We have Mr. Tiny Numismatics.
Thank you. Hello, everybody.
Right next to me in the center square, we have Don Bullion, Mr. John Boulay from the Department of Numismatics.
Son of an old goat here, in today's farming news and information on the 30th day of April 2022. I'd like to take you over to the farming spots for this afternoon. Hay, barley, and oats are up, and today's +1 Walmart generic coffee creamer is awful. Have a great weekend, folks.
Hey, at least it wasn't Lake Wabagon, right?
How do you even follow that up?
How do we follow that up? We follow that up with news from Lake Wabagon, where the women are handsome and the men are well kept. I'm trying to remember Prairie Home Companion. It's been a while since I've heard it. Down in the lower corner, we have the Silver Wolverine.
I'm just going to say a very simple good morning. Maybe a woo woo, and that's it.
Hey,
there we go.
We got the woo woo.
There we go.
You know, actually, I owe SW a sticker set, so I need to send him some.
And last but most certainly not least, we have the cerebral numismatist, the son of a silver sacker.
Good morning, friends and family. Wishing you a wonderful Saturday.
All right, and we have a lot of people in the chat. We already have 18 people. We've only been on for a minute or two here now.
Yeah.
Very nice. So we got the Department of Numismatics. Wonder where we've seen him before. Mr. Wally Werner just put on a fresh pack. Good morning, good morning. Spilled Paint is also making up some coffee. And hey, what do you know? I even got something from the Keurig.
Good morning, Spilled Paint.
Good morning, Uncle Lito, Tio Lito. How you doing today? Dwayne from DTS Coins. Good morning, good morning. Donald in New Mexico. Man, it is early over there. We got, okay, that's about half from the west side of the country, half from the east side. Okay, man, you guys are up early today.
Oh.
Scott Teskey, good morning, good morning. And where are we going? Where are we now? We have the Gold Aztec. Good morning, good morning. Thank you for the subscription. I just saw that come across last night. And if you haven't subscribed to these channels, I highly recommend it. These are all high quality channels. You get great content from all of them. You get your news, you get your unboxings, you get your metallurgy analysis. You even get a little bit of a preview of some videos that are coming up a little bit later. And you'll be hearing about that just a little bit. All right, let's continue to see who else we got.
I know who we got.
Tiny, I'm going to need help on this one.
Brown Sugar 0069.
Thank you, sir. All right, we got the Bass Man. Bass Man.
Bass Man.
Good morning, Miss Windy Lady from Windy Pocket Change Finds. Good morning, good morning. The angry leprechaun. How you doing today? How's it going?
He's mad.
Apparently.
Uh-oh.
Man, I didn't do it.
Like
They must
Big
be
Mad or
They
just
must be
He
after.
did
They must be after his Lucky Charms.
is he Big Mad?
it.
Oh.
His logic. Good morning. Good morning. Mr. John Shank. Good
Morning,
seeing you this morning.
Pizza.
Theodore Jones Jr. Good morning. Good morning. Good seeing you over here in the morning. Silver Bull 30. We're just making our way through everybody giving the good morning. And we're almost caught up. We got Dave Cooper. Good morning, coin people. Yeah, he's another Michigander, so we're well represented by Michigan here in the
I
house.
feel like I'm surrounded with you.
Well, there's at least two of us up here on the panel.
Yeah, no, they're all over the chat. They're everywhere.
Yeah, Timbo White. Good morning. Good morning. Man, am I caught up yet? No.
Nope.
Man, Silver Frogman, we're going to get froggy in here. Good morning. New Baltimore Pizza Delivery. How's it going, the pizza guy? Oh, man. C. Ash Cash Money. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, we got some son of a silver stacker. Hey, Safety 13. Good morning. How's it going? And I think we are all caught up. Woo! Man, that took a while. Now, if you haven't been called and I finally notice you coming up in the chat, I will bring you up. Bring up your hellos, and that will be our way of saying hello in the middle of the conversation. So, how is everybody doing this morning?
I just wanted to say, Mr. Donald's got my back. Hoorah.
What do you got? Got you for the woot woot?
No, that's a little jab at SW.
Oh, so if I'm going to the drink a little more often than usual, just know that that's because of how bad my pipes are today. I was definitely considering canceling today, but you know what? I'm glad to be here. Hey, Philip the Board. Welcome to the Saturday morning wake up. So, guys, what did I miss this week? I know I've been out of the action. So, they had the innovation dollars drop this week.
Yes, sir.
How'd that go, guys?
It took a little while, but they sold out finally. Some of them took off and went right away because they had so few of them. How many was it that they had for the Denver rolls? It was only like what, 59 or something like that.
Yeah, Denver rolls and bags were very limited, and both product options sold out within 2 minutes of drop.
Oh man,
Yeah, that was crazy. Didn't take
And the
long at
remainder
all.
of the Philadelphia bags sold out, and then the rolls sold out probably about 35 minutes after noon.
Yep.
So yet another hot sellout from the Mint.
Another year of firsts.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing this is the year of the limited release.
Yes, in fact, I think when 10 years come down and come and go, we'll look back and see 2020, 2021, 2022 as being very lean years due to the pandemic and just everything else going on, the perfect storm of everything going on right now. Labor shortage, supply shortage, and not only that, but I mean, qualified technicians to do the work, machinists, and even the replacement parts for these particular presses. We're really in an interesting time. But I know they're going to get it together. It just takes time to plan it all out so that you can be efficient again.
Yep.
Oh yeah, but I just go back to 2009 where they had a glut of coins out there. That was the last time that they had this kind of limitation on the coins that they were bringing out. And you look at 2009 today, and a lot of those products, they're hard to find. You don't see them in circulation near as often as you used to.
Let me ask you a question. If they came out with an American Silver Eagle that had 7,000 product availability, would that be a hot or not item? Not hot item.
Hot.
Right?
That would be hotter than hot.
Right. So we have quarters that are coming out from San Francisco that have 7,000 product options. Now there's 40 quarters in each product option, but that doesn't mean that each one of those rolls is going to get busted open.
Right.
It's just there's not many of those. We are and these American Women quarters, folks, if you're not onto these already, man, I'd probably do as much research as I could. These are hot.
Yeah.
And the San Francisco quarters, I mean, yeah, they are just, it's a unsung market. They're not just underappreciated right now.
Jedi Master Deb, good morning.
I understand you chatted it up with my kiddo at the coin show last weekend. Yeah, you know what? I didn't know he was your son. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, my voice is just escaping me today. Excuse me. But those the quarters, I mean, they just need something out there in order to promote it. I mean, we need to get Dansko or Whitman out there to have an album that includes the uncirculated S.
Yes, they need a. Yeah, I'm surprised Whitman hasn't come out with a binder or one of their folders, because I like them personally.
Yeah.
Whitman supposedly came out with a first one for P&D for Crossing the Delaware and American Women's. But they've been so limited release, they're sold out everywhere,
really?
and you can't find them.
Oh, wow.
Looking over on Dansko's website, they're not planning on releasing theirs until Christmas time this year.
Oh, wow.
Wait,
American Women Quarter? Dansko does have a website, and yes, they are announcing that they are releasing product.
Wow. There's another.
Yeah, if you ever want to try to find them, I believe it's DanskoUSA.com.
I need to write that down.
But Whitman, he said Whitman also did come out with a binder, John, a Whitman binder. They have the Washington Crossing the Delaware and the women's quarters in the same binder.
Oh, okay.
But you just can't find them anywhere, he says.
Yeah.
Okay. I was getting confused. Okay. Yeah. Because that's something I would definitely be. Yeah. Like I said, I prefer the Whitman binders. Just personal taste. But that's good to know. I didn't. Well, again, I need to write that down.
Yeah. And actually, yes, Dansko does have a website. And apparently the way I have this is cutting off the address, but it's DanskoUSA.com.
These items are so hot. Anything related to the American Women quarters, collecting them, man. And what's interesting is the proof and the silver proof sets aren't as hot as they're going to be just yet when this set completes itself. So really interesting here. What's going to happen? If you've seen the MS states for these, 68 is as high as it goes for now, and those are selling for good money on eBay. So I'm looking at one right now. It's actually an auction for an MS 68, and I've got it listed under ending soonest, and it's $276.
Is that a man or a Sally Ride?
It's a Sally Ride, first day of issue, MS68. It's a Denver. But there's also other ones that are exactly around that neighborhood, 250. And what that tells me is when that uncirculated set comes out, from the United States Mint that has all 5 of the quarters, those could possibly be, well, they could hold possibly a Mint State 69, a possible unicorn in these sets. So I'd hold off on buying an MS anything right now of the American Women quarters until after the uncirculated sets come out.
Which
See
the
what's
Mint
what.
has thoroughly let me down about. I've said this several times. It's spring. It said spring in the release, for the release.
It's still spring. Spring doesn't sprung until June 20, June 21.
Yeah, I was going to say, you have 90 days of spring, man.
Yes.
I want it as soon as it says spring on the calendar. I want it.
March,
It should be mine already.
March 21st. Is that what it was?
Yep. March 21st to June 21st.
Yep.
You have 90 days of spring.
Well, it's not coming fast enough, and they're not releasing it quick enough.
You know, there's a lot of people who feel the same as you, Tiny. Spring hasn't come fast enough because there's a lot of people still getting snow.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Common Sense, good morning. Found 2Ps in circulation this past week.
Now,
Very
were they
nice.
Sally rides or
I was going to say, I finally found my first Maya Angelou's in the wild this past week.
Oh,
What was the condition of them or
her? It wasn't bad. I mean, it was circulated. You could see a little bit of wear on it, but I mean, it was still a high AU.
Oh, where'd you get it? Like at a convenience store or a department store?
Gas station.
Okay.
Nice.
My bad, Gold Aztec. I was looking at the PCGS graded ones. If there is one, I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but just incredible.
Miss Southern Belle.
It was an NGC. I'm confused now. I just faked myself out.
Squirrel.
Yep.
Miss Southern Belle, good morning. Good morning. We got Brian 64 in the house. Man, people are coming out for the Saturday morning wake-up call. We got 25 party people here in the house. Man, who knew that so many people were up this early on a Saturday morning?
Keurig coffee for everyone. I tell you what,
that sounds like a plan to me.
That's I don't care what people say. That is like one of the best inventions that came about in the last 10 years or so. I love my Keurig. It's yeah.
I was going to say I agree. Well, just having a single cup coffee maker, I tried that, and that was convenient enough. Keurig just brings it to another level.
Yeah, and then he got those inserts where you can grind your own beans and brew it too, so you're not just stuck with whatever K-cups that are out there.
Yeah, the little bag.
Yeah. So
exactly, you can grind your own.
Just make sure you don't use Walmart coffee creamers. Ugh. Yeah, they do not have the Department of Newsmatic seal of approval.
Jack Gallman from Marion, North Carolina.
Chad Lickenstein, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Yeah,
Hey,
I know.
if you don't like the hot coffee, I got you covered with the cold coffee over here, folks.
You know, I found out a way to keep my my tea warmer in the morning. So I steep my tea for about 15 to 20 minutes before I drink it every morning. So I get up around 4, get the teapot going, and about 4:05, 4:10, it's ready to be poured. Well, I've got the teacup with the sugar and the tea bags in it and everything, and I cover it with a piece of wooden bamboo. Because wood, doesn't really transfer thermal heat very readily and very easily. In fact, it's kind of a shield. Yeah, and so the problem is if I put the tea on top of the marble countertop, right, or marble or granite or whatever the heck it is, I don't even know. But a lot of heat transfer happens there. My tea gets cold. So what I've been doing, and this is totally nutty. We just lost somebody. I put my tea cup into a frying pan, and then I fill up the frying pan with that boiling water that's left over, and it keeps my tea hot for a good 15-20 minutes longer than it would originally.
That's smart.
Did you put a warning sticker on the pan that says caution, the content may be hot and cause burns?
No.
And it with the
Nope.
Yeah, we're loving that.
Yes, indeed.
Dave Cooper found For My Angelou Philadelphia's AU and Shiny.
Score.
Very nice.
That
Gonna have to find out where that honey hole is, because if memory serves, Dave, you are in the Detroit area as well.
Nice.
You got Eric from the EMR Coins. Keurig is too much work. I prefer by the pot. Hey.
Yep.
Well,
M4A2 Master, good morning. Good morning.
Nothing wrong with making coffee the old school way.
Hey, I remember whenever I was at my grandparents' house, they had an old-fashioned percolator.
Oh, I love my percolator. I
Oh my God, the coffee out of that thing.
Stimulate.
I've got, the blue with the white speckle, ceramic coated metal one.
Yep.
I've got one of those. Yeah.
I was gonna say, pretty much, weren't those standard issue back in the 60s,
Yes, they
70s?
And
I mean, everybody had it. It came with samples of dish soap.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever tried a French press? I haven't.
Yes,
oh my God, that
They're
French
good.
press coffee is so good.
Yeah, it is.
Sounds like I need to invest in
easy too.
I would say find a location that has it, find a restaurant that has it, and try it first. It's not everybody's cup of tea.
Oh, right. Try it. Try French press coffee first before I invest the money. Roger.
Yeah.
Smart.
If you like strong coffee, you'll love a French press.
Yes.
Because you're boiling the water, dumping the coffee right on top of the water, and then slowly pressing the grounds to the bottom of the container and pouring right off the top of the grounds.
But the grounds are still, in
there.
Yeah, still mixing in with the coffee. So that makes sense that it would be more concentrated in flavor.
Yep. Just get stronger and stronger. The longer it takes you to finish off that pot, the stronger the coffee gets. And I used to make sure I was always the last cup of coffee. Because I need all the caffeine I can get.
Pot of boiling water, coffee in a sock, and you got yourself some running coffee.
Sounds like somebody served in the military.
We got Gen X in the house.
There he is.
Siphon pot coffee. Best coffee ever.
Yeah.
I've got
one of them dual purpose. I want one that you can do cold, hot, or Keurig. I've got one you can do a full pot or a Keurig in the same one. And then I have a cold brew coffee pot. And then I just have the cold brew that I get out of the refrigerator. But I want one that can do everything. I mean, I've got two.
Does that magical unicorn of a device actually exist?
It's called a woman. Sorry, I'm on that American Woman quarters kick right now, and I just can't help it.
American Woman, stay away from me. No. Come see me. I'm single.
And definitely thank you to everybody that ever served in the military. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Our lives are in your hands, and for those of us that weren't able to serve, we thank you.
Speaking of which, definitely looking forward. Hopefully, if the Mint does it, the Marine Corps medal. That thing, I think that thing will sell super quick because
that's going the first day.
Yeah, it will. It will because there's so many
Marines.
Yeah, Marines. There's so many Marine veterans out there, and they are like a fraternity. Even after they retired, they still call themselves Marines, and they stay in touch with their unit, and they have like Veterans Association related to their Marine units. I mean, it's a big fraternity, and those guys are very proud of being a Marine. Big, wonderful history as a service, and when that thing drops, move on it.
There's only
Yeah.
10,000, right? And that's probably going to be the first one to sell out of all of them, I would imagine. And
Yeah,
it is the
'cause
fourth installment of the 2.5 ounce silver medals featuring the
Yeah,
armed forces.
yeah, if I recall, the Navy one didn't quite sell it the first day, but I guess after they lifted the one per household, it then finally sold out. And I think that was the next
It
day.
sold it sold out like a minute later.
Yeah,
That's all they were waiting for. Lift that
Yeah.
limit,
Yep.
and then boom.
but I predict that the Marine Corps one probably won't last but a few minutes. Definitely.
Now, M4A2 Master has a question. Who all is going to the Grove, Oklahoma coin show in 2 weeks? Do you believe it, folks? 2 weeks.
I wish I could, but I can't.
Well, out of the panel, I believe I'm the only one that's heading to Grove. So I will see you there, M4. Is there anyone else there in the chat that is going to try to be able to get to Grove? Because I was at the Grove show last year. There were really only about 6 of us YouTubers that had tables there. From what I understand, we have like 2 entire rows of the show that are going to be YouTube.
Oh yeah,
Having tables there.
cool.
That's incredible.
It's gonna, with 6 of us, it was amazing. That Saturday meet and greet, we were not encompassed, we were enveloped in a sea of people. I swear it was around 100 people.
Wow, that's awesome.
We had
And please, I apologize. Please.
Oh no.
Go
And
ahead.
four,
Kevin.
I just got your email. Thank you.
Oh, I was going to ask. Were a lot of the tables weren't necessarily like dealer tables with coins and stuff for buy, sell, and trade. A lot of them were just set up because a content provider just wanted to put up like a booth kind of thing, or something.
Well,
I don't know. I'm just asking.
okay, the content providers that had tables, it was myself, Coin Crew, Silver Seeker, Rob Finds Treasure, and Mid America. And Mid America is the one that's putting on the coin show. And he's a big time coin dealer wholesaler. He had his store there. Coin Crew, Keith, he owns the Coin Zone. He's a dealer. He had some cases there, but he was mostly there to make videos and mostly there to talk to people.
Nice.
Silver Seeker, he did have a couple of cases of product out there. He was selling coin traps. He was selling, he had some bullion out. He had a lot of the 5-ounce silver quarters. The only one that was really only there for meeting folks and was only selling like wares for YouTube stuff was Rob Finds Treasure. He had some of his channel rounds and he had his placemats. But beyond that, we had so many channels come out. Teacher 1388, him and Thunder, oh my God, they stole the show. Matta Stacker, Sue Hatton, Gypsy, the list, Paul Spare Time, the list went on and on. I couldn't even keep track of how many people were there.
That's awesome.
And what I'm doing for this show, because I'm coming prepared this time, I am having everybody that I meet sign this book. And in it, I want to try to capture your channel sticker, and I want to get people to sign in on this check-in sheet.
Nice.
And I want to see how many people we get there at Grove. We had well over 75 channels represented there last year. We only had a month and a half to advertise it. We've been pushing this show now for 11 months.
Yeah, sounds like
I can't wait. I know I mean, last year we had Tupac. He's in San Diego, California. He was there, and I know he's supposed to be coming back again this year. I mean,
Is he
we had
coining
people
around now?
coast to coast.
Is his channel called Coining Around now?
Yes, it is.
That's what I thought it was.
Yep, but at the time he was Tupac Coin Roll Hunter.
Yeah,
And you know what? You've never met a nicer guy.
Yeah, it seemed like I'm sorry, I don't know his name, but Mid American Coins. It seemed like right after that last year's show ended, he immediately started planning for next year's and growing the YouTube meet and greet day, so to speak.
Oh yeah, Mike is his name.
Yeah, Mike.
And yeah, Mac Daddy Mike. So pretty much, yeah, Mike has been planning this out ever since. And the amazing thing is, it's not just the YouTubers that have been hyped about this. It's also the coin dealers. Because what you have to figure is the people who were coin dealers there at that time, they saw the popularity that was being drawn to the YouTube crowd. Because there were customers out there. There were customers out in the aisles. But we had a sea of people around the YouTube. And Mike actually had, at last year's show, people paying for tables. And the dealers were asking, I want to be set up near the YouTube.
Wow, that's an excellent reflection of our community.
Yes.
I mean, to get, kind of old school, traditional coin dealers saying, these guys, look at this, market, and look at these folks that are so energized about what we do. We need to kind of join that community. So that sounds like a wonderful, recruiting event to get them involved in our community.
It was something else. I mean, last year we had people from, I came 13 hours from Detroit. There were people from Minnesota, San Diego, Texas, Florida, Kansas. I mean, there were people drawn from around the country to this. Grove, Oklahoma is a gorgeous vacation town. It's a beautiful town, but it's just outside Joplin, Missouri. It's a town that you wouldn't, unless you knew it was there, you wouldn't know it's there.
Oh, one more thing real quick. Is Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Mike say he was offering a 1/10 ounce door prize and then he upped it to a 1/4 ounce? Or...
Yes, he did.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they have this 1/4 ounce South African gold coin rated by NGC that they are putting up as a door prize.
Ooh.
And if memory serves, in the chat here, we have M4A2 Master, who's also offering up a second door prize of a 5-ounce silver.
Nice.
Wow, that's awesome. Very generous, sir.
Good morning, Chief Stacker.
So, I mean, yeah, this community that we have, I mean, it pulls itself together. It helps each other out in good times and in bad. And you're doing the runner-up prize. Yes, sir. But, I mean, this community is something special. And I'm so glad, so honored to be a member of it.
I consider myself quite privileged because, you gentlemen are mentors to me, and I'm getting, wonderful ideas and suggestions from everyone. And honestly, I feel overwhelmed because I need to generate content, and it's just so much that I want to do, and trying to find the time of the day and the weekend to do it. It's just, so I just got to get off my big booty and just do it.
Man, I hear you. I know exactly what you mean. Because I've had 4 ideas for videos this week. My voice ain't having none of it. Heck, I'm surprised that I'm able to talk through this. I mean, we're 35 minutes in. I'm still talking. Go figure.
You'll not talk for the rest of the day now. You'll just go,
Yeah, I can see that now.
I've been doing that
Employee
for
two.
the last week and a half. That
Hey, by the way, hey, we had a great auction last night. I think it went really well. Great job to Mr. Tiny, our master of ceremonies, and the moderator extraordinaire, Mr. Bassman. Big help with us with the chat, and I think there were a lot of really good deals going around. A lot very diverse stuff being, I shouldn't say stuff, but very diverse coins, bullions, and collectibles and stackable items just being offered. And I think people really enjoy it. And it seems like I keep getting feedback. I get emails here and there saying, "Hey, you guys did a great show. Keep it up, keep up the good work." And and to pat ourselves on the back, we're presenting, our show, I think, in a different way, and I think we're making a difference in the community, and I certainly want to keep that energy and that vibe going. And it takes our friends, in the chat and the YouTube community, the support to continue such things. For example, not just the auction, but everything. We can't do this without you guys. And
Oh yeah.
and the love and support is always appreciated. And just you guys have been hearing my mantra over and over again. Just show up for the friendship and fellowship. Don't need to buy anything. Come on, just talk with us in the chat. Talk to each other in the chat. That's, to me, that's equally as important as the coin or bullion being presented. I'll get off my soapbox now.
But no, I mean, you're exactly right. I mean, it's good to see everybody out there when we have the auction. And yeah, we wouldn't have the auction if it weren't for you.
That's right.
And yes, Tiny, applause to you. You really knock it out of the park every single time.
I appreciate that. That does me well to hear. I enjoy what I do. I've always wanted to do YouTube auctions. I always wanted to call one, and you gentlemen gave me the forum and the gavel, and I'm doing my best.
You need a gavel.
Spilt Paint has a question. Did I misunderstand? But are they going back to single business strike quarters, S rolls, and bags for next year for the American Women Quarters program?
They haven't announced that yet.
Yeah, we probably won't know until they put up the release calendar for next year. We really didn't even know this year until they put up the release calendar how they were going to be handling the PDSs on the American Women Quarters.
Common sense, the YouTube community is like a family and will help coin collecting sustain over time. Absolutely. I've said family from day one. Whenever I first started in the YouTube community with coins, within the first week, I met people that'll be lifelong friends, and I consider family. And I was like, yeah, this really is it's not just a family, it's a tight-knit family. Even if you don't circulate in every little group in the family, you're connected one way or another with everybody in the family. It's like the mob. Once you're in, you're in. There's no getting away from it, so you might as well enjoy it.
That's right. Either that, I send Guido and Vinny after you.
Yeah.
Here's Don Bullion.
Except with a Jewish accent. Hoi, bring me my cannoli.
Hey.
Make sure it's kosher.
I'll go to the deli.
Oh man, see, we don't have a great deli like that here where I live. It's just, you got the Jimmy John's and the I actually like was it Jersey Mike's. They're pretty good, but like a real traditional, you know, forgive me if this is improper, but a traditional Jewish deli where they make like the pastrami and the what's the other one? Pastrami and
I go
what's
for
the
the
what's the other
corned beef.
or corned beef? That's it. When they make the corned beef and pastrami from scratch, and then they make the bagels there from scratch, and then they put those together, and
Oh yeah.
oh boy, missed that.
Okay, I have a picture to show from M4A2 Master.
That's awesome. Is that gold embedded in the silver?
Yes, it is.
Oh wow.
That's a pour he did?
Certainly appears so.
Oh wow. Oh, I need to put this on my bigger screen so I can
Is
see.
that a St. Gaudens?
Let me see if I can find the. He did text some information about it in the chat. It's a 5.43 Troy silver bar with a half-gram gold mini St. Gaudens in it.
Nice. That's very cool.
That is a thing of beauty, sir.
Yeah, that's something else that I've noticed since I kind of joined the community last year was the pouring, making pours has seemed to just taken off, and a lot of folks have lots of really great creativity. It's just impressive. What's the name of the gentleman up in Canada? He did a pour for
Big Red.
Yeah, Big Red. Thank you. He did a pour for I forgot what it was. He did a pour for somebody who's doing a giveaway, and I think Mrs. Coin Crew won it, and it was a TIE fighter from Star Wars.
Nice. Yeah. Red has some really nice pours. In fact, yeah, I was hoping to meet him tomorrow. There's a coin show over in Windsor, Ontario. I was hoping to head on up to that, and well, I don't know how I'm going to do it with my voice, but I know he was recently in the hospital, so I hope all the best for him. Now, I do want to welcome a new member here in the community. I see Grandpa Tim's Copper Corner. This is a brand new name, brand new here. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. How did you find out about us?
I like that name. Grandpa Tim's Copper Corner. I know what he's into.
Tell Zoe,
Grandpa
Crampy
Tim.
Tim.
What's up, buddy? I know Grandpa Tim.
Tiny doing the networking.
He's a fisherman too, like Bassman.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's a name I know from way back. I've known Tim for 4 or 5 years probably.
Nice, very nice. B.R. Williams, good morning, good morning. Man, good to see everybody. Welcome, Grandpa Tim. Looks like Triple S. Well, we also lost Silver Wolverine. What's up with that?
I don't know.
All right. Well, hey, we're still here.
Yeah.
Although my voice isn't here that very much. So I try to get a little bit more out of the coffee cup.
Grandpa Tim, I scored a 27S in my cent box this morning. The other 3 boxes are on the way to Rob Finds Treasure. Corn Copper Hunt, number 2.
Oh, nice.
B.R. Williams, good morning.
We'll change the subject a little bit. I think I mentioned to everyone that I am going to take the plunge, and I'm going to join PCGS. And yep, take the 2. I have 2 in a box, the shipping box still of the congratulations set. Okay, I know controversy, about that, but they're going to be my first 2 submissions to PCGS, and I'm going to try my best to document it, through all the little steps, try to make them little short videos, and go through the whole process and how to go about doing it. And 2 folks from the chat sent me some suggestions. One of them was, since it's just a congratulations set, there's really not much you can do with, ask for attributes, other than first strike. So don't spend the coupons on those 2. Save those for, more expensive or more detailed coins later.
Oh yeah.
Question that I have is, how long are those 4 coupons good for?
I
there an
believe they're
expiration
good
date
for
on
the 1 year.
Okay, so I've had
But
to.
you also have to realize when you renew the next year, you get 4 more coupons.
Okay, so you got to either use it or lose it every year.
Pretty much.
Okay.
But no, those coupons are good for regular processing, where if you can get away with economy on some items, it's definitely worth going that route. So if you have something that's a little more of a heavy hitter and it's more than $300 or whatever the maximum on the economy is, if it's less than $3,000, then you can, because it's like a difference between a $15 submission and a $35 submission. I don't know the numbers off the top of my head right now, so don't quote me on that.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, everyone's told me that PCGS actually does a pretty good job. They got like online tutorials and PDFs you can download to walk you through the steps. And,
Oh yeah,
and then we got like a helpline you can call and they could help you out. So that's why I was like, oh well, they set it up to make it kind of easy for relatively easy for for a newbie such as myself to go through the submission process. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I need to hurry up and do it because I'm sure there's a deadline to get the congrats sets in order to get that first strike or first whatever attribute.
I want to say 30 days from the release.
So I'm running out of time quick.
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember if it's 30 days from the release that the box has to have the timestamp on, or them receiving it.
Okay.
That I cannot recall, though.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's a good question for me to ask them. So wish me luck on that, folks. And yeah, I'll do my best to record that and kind of make it its own little playlist series and walk through all those steps. And I look forward to it. And again, you guys know I have that Morgan with the race 6. And definitely going to spend a coupon on that guy.
Oh yeah.
And I need to do my due diligence and learning about what attributes are and finding out what attributes that particular Morgan has. So that will be definitely a experience for sure. Since I've never done graded coins.
has a question. What is your guys' opinion on Cac certification?
Well, as you know, when the Air Force gets a new transport aircraft or military airlift command, they do have to do what's called a safety flight certification, where they actually take the aircraft up and do maneuvering and banking and things like that. Deploy chaff and flares for defense to ensure that the aircraft can work and operate on its own. Then they load the aircraft with goodies and stuff and do it all over again. So military
John, yeah, I think they're referring to that little green bean that they add on to the grading holder. But yeah, as far as me, the Cac certification, it's a fourth party grading service, in my opinion. It's pretty much, it's like a check on the grading companies. But you know what? They definitely do have a return on the investment, because CAC is well acknowledged in the community as being a verification on that. And it definitely does increase the appeal of a coin. Plus, you know that you have superb eye appeal when it's CAC stickered. Also, it might tend to grade a grade higher. So you do definitely get a premium on the CAC.
Yeah, but it just seems like grading the graders is a little overkill to me. But like you said, it's definitely worth sending in. I mean, the return is definitely to your advantage, but if it doesn't get the green bean, it's not going to hurt you any.
Yep.
You know, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
you still have
either
you
you
still
get it,
have
either
it
you
graded.
get it or you don't. And
Yeah, you still have it graded. You still have, yeah, just because you don't get the green bean, all that means is that they didn't think that it was the upper echelon for that grade. It's still properly graded. It's just that it's not the upper echelon, the premium quality, the PQ that they used to call it. I don't even know how I would say this. Medka guy, welcome to the stream, first of all. Haven't seen you before. How did you hear about us? And as long as it's in the original shipping box, you can submit it even years later. All right, that's good to know. So, John, I think you're safe with it being safely in the original box.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah, but I'm still going to do my due diligence, certainly, and
Oh,
all
yeah,
part of the
definitely.
learning process, and we'll see how it goes.
And for A2 Master's got a question. What coin got you started and hooked into collecting? Excellent question. Tiny, why don't you go first?
oh well, let's see here. It would have to be well, if anybody can see my logo right now, it would be the 1976 Bicentennial Washington Quarter, better known as the Drummer Boy. I was born in 76, and as little as I can remember, I always knew it was a special coin because they only made it for the 2 years. Of course, I didn't know that it was only for 2 years when I was little, but I knew it was a special coin, and it was released for the year I was born of the Bicentennial of America. And that's what got me hooked. I started saving them when I was little, and just kept it up over time.
That is awesome. Yes, sir, that's Tiny. John, how about you?
Well, I just started last year on my birthday month. Uh, I got some birthday money, and I've always been toying with the idea of buying gold and silver, for wealth protection and all those aspects. Everyone knows, obviously, but I finally, with that birthday money, finally went out and bought my first tube of Eagles, and paid way too much for those. So definitely made the rookie mistake. Uh, but over time, meeting folks as who's on the panel and the folks in the chat and other channels, just kind of sit back and watch these videos and learn more. Understanding what is spot, and how do you figure out the premium on a piece of bullion over spot, and really what's the difference. Stacking silver versus gold or stacking both. I mean, just all these aspects just trying to absorb. And I think, compare myself now to where I was when I first started. I think I've, developed some some savviness to it. I still got plenty to learn. So it's not the, end all of anything, but I'm predominantly a stacker. And, but I do collect I want to use the word semi-numismatic collectible like silvers, like the
Oh, yeah.
specifically the Marvel series, Star Wars, obviously. Oh,
Yeah. I call it
the-
collectible bullion.
yeah, okay, yeah, that's a good. Yeah, I'll have to use that. Are you going to copyright that?
Copyright Coins Making Sense 2023. So, yeah, you have some time before it goes into effect.
But yeah, yeah. In terms of collectibles, that's kind of what I like to do. I don't necessarily, I don't buy a whole bunch of Iron Mans and stack them. Although I do have a couple for sale I put up last night. But anyway, but yeah, when the series comes out, like the Gods of Olympus, I got one of the each for I got 4 out. The DCs, I got one each of those, and also like with the Eagles, the four. The Eagles, the Austria Philharmonics, the Kangaroo, and the Britannias. I made a goal where I want to get one of each that has been released since their beginning.
Oh, nice.
So to me, that's more what I would consider collecting versus just stacking for weight.
And you know what?
Stuff like that.
You can't. Yeah, nobody can tell you you're wrong in what you collect. Because you collect you collect what you like. I mean,
think so.
You can tell me you like elephants on coins, and you collect every coin that has an elephant on it. You collect what you like. Me, I like proof coins. So I started when I was a kid. I was in the Boy Scouts, and I had the coin collecting merit badge, and I was hooked on proof sets. I saw that 1986 proof set, and I was just hooked. And now I'm all the way up to date, heading back the other way. I'm all the way back to 1937.
Didn't Mint make a anniversary coin celebrating the Boy Scouts of America's 75th anniversary or something like that?
I believe so.
Yeah.
And he's back.
He's back. Woohoo!
Welcome back, sir.
M4A2 Bushmaster. It is in my about section. It's tinynumismatics@gmail.com. Sorry.
Okay. And we have a pronunciation, Medgasky. Thank you very much. Son of a Silver Stacker sent you. Well, thank you very much. And a Triple S, thank you very much for sending Medgasky over in this direction. And you know what? In all honesty, apparently I'm going to say you're an anesthesiologist or in anesthesiology.
Well done.
Hey,
have
Chief.
a great day, Chief. Hope you're feeling better.
Day, Chief. Someone may have mentioned a little under the weather, so I hope you're getting better. And thanks for your service, Chief. And we'll see you next time.
All right. Welcome back. Everything okay, man?
Oh, yeah. I had technological difficulties, but I'm good now. I hope so. We'll see.
Technology, you got to love it.
Yeah.
No, he's playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
There's
interesting coins. Oh, hey. He has Fortnite, and you know what I say? For the Horde!
Speaking of Fortnite, Triple S, have you been watching the Halo series on Paramount Plus?
No, sir. No, have not. I don't watch that much TV.
Okay.
I watch sports, and I watch this one show called it's got teen pregnancies called Unexpected. I watch a lot of reality TV that shows the drama and the struggle of the human spirit against challenges and obstacles like that. I love those. I find those so compelling. And then I love sports, because those are compelling on a different level. And then I like research. So that's my thing. I do those 3 things really. Oh, and video games, yeah.
Fast man giving the 5-minute warning, and that was 3 minutes ago. Holy cow, what happened to the time?
Whoa. Well, I'm not going to let them happen to me. I'm not going to let it happen to me today. I'm going to jump out first so nobody else can say it. I'm going to say thank you, sir, for allowing me to come up here. Appreciate it. I appreciate everybody in the chat, and I appreciate my fellow Numa Stacking Nation cohorts up here on the panel with me today. And I love each and every one of you. And I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. And you guys don't forget to check that pocket change, because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look.
I guess it defaulted to you, Bully. Nope.
No, I just put it back. I mean,
Oh, all right. Well, I'm going to bounce in. I know I just got here, but I want to say thank you to everybody that showed up today. You're all wonderful people. Thanks for having the awesome time with us last night. Thanks, Tiny. Thanks, Kevin. Thank you, Mr. Don. Appreciate you, Mr. Gen X, as well. Y'all made that auction outstanding. You too, Bass Man. Thank you, sir. Definitely good stuff happening there. And if you haven't checked it out, please make sure you drop by next Friday night. It is good stuff. Really is. And I'm just going to follow it up with, may your home be filled with beautiful people, your mind with beautiful thoughts, your heart with beautiful intentions, and your life with an abundance of beautiful blessings of hope, peace, love, today and always. Have a beautiful weekend, everybody. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Okay, I guess that's my cue. And what I was looking for really quick was if you would like to, Gen X Collectible has a live stream Sunday evenings at, help me with the time. I want to, is it 8 p.m. Eastern? I might have that time wrong. But take a look at his channel, Gen X Collectibles. The program, we call it Chat, Stack, and Collect. It's a, kind of like an evening talk show where we just want to get everyone together. Again, the opportunity for friendship and fellowship. And on a side, okay, 8 p.m. Thank you, Bassman. 8 p.m. Sunday nights. We just started last week. Again, opportunity for everyone to come together for friendship, fellowship, chat with us, chat with each other. Yeah, we'll offer some bin items. Just, kind of a little enticement, kind of keep, give you something to talk about and everything. But don't worry about buying anything. We rather have you in the chat, talking to us, talking to each other, and coming together as a community. So please join us, Gen X Collectibles, 8 p.m. Eastern on Gen X channel. With that, remember the first law of thermodynamics: energy is neither created nor destroyed; rather, it can be altered in form. Therefore, transform your energy into a force for good. Have a great weekend, everyone.
oh man, what a group of guys. I just want to thank everybody for coming up today. Tiny, Don Bullion, John Belay, son of a silver stacker, Silver Wolverine. I see you just made it back. Apparently, he had a lot going on, but thank you for coming back, my friend. All of them are great channels. If you haven't subscribed to them, go on over there, give them a thumbs up, show YouTube who's boss, show that algorithm who's boss. As for me, I am going to try to get that video out this weekend about the sign-in book for the Grove show. Also, looking forward to next week's Saturday morning wake-up call. We're going to be doing a Grove show preview. So I'm going to be trying to get together a couple of folks that are going to be heading to Grove for next Saturday. And we're going to do a little prep for the show preview. So that's all for now for King Coins and Collectibles. I'm Kevin. This has been Coins Making Sense, your spot for the dissemination of information to the newest stacking nation. Thank you very much. Have a great day, everybody.